friends, today the Holy Mother Church celebrates the feast of Saint Aloysius Gonzaga. Wish you all a very happy feast. Saint Aloysius was born on March 9, 1568 in Castiglione, Republic of Venice, Italy. Aloysius was educated at the ducal courts of Florence and Mantua and at the royal court of Madrid, where he was page to King Philip II's son, Diego. In 1585, he relinquished his inheritance and joined the Society of Jesus at Rome. His spirituality was manifested in his change of ideas and plans for his life at the tender age of 7. Aloysius experienced a great, profound spiritual awakening. His prayers included the office of Mary, the Psalms, and other devotions. At the age of 9, he came from his town of Castiglione to Florence to be educated. By age 11, he was teaching catechism to poor children, fasting 3 days a week, and practicing great austerities. When he was 13 years old, he traveled with his parents and the Empress of Austria to Spain and acted as a page in the court of Philip II. The more Aloysius saw of court life, the more disillusioned he became, seeking relief in learning about the lives of saints. A book about the experience of Jesuit missionaries in India instilled in him the idea of entering the Society of Jesus, and his decision firmed up in Spain. Since then, began a 4-year tussle with his father. Eminent churchmen and lay people were pressed into service to dissuade Aloysius to stay away from his normal vocation. Finally, his spirituality prevailed, renounced his right to succession, and was received into the Jesuit novitiate. Unlike other seminarians, Aloysius was confronted with a new kind of penance, that of accepting different ideas about the exact nature of penance. He was obliged to eat more and to take recreation with the other students. He was forbidden to pray except at stated times. He spent 4 years in the study of philosophy and had Saint Robert Bellarmine as his spiritual advisor. In 1591, a plague struck Rome. The Jesuits opened a hospital of their own. The Superior General, along with other Jesuits, rendered personal service to the needy. He nursed patients, washed their wounds, their beds. In the process, Aloysius caught the disease. The fever persisted. After his recovery, he was so weak he could scarcely rise from bed. Yet he maintained his great discipline of prayer, knowing that he would die within the octave of Corpus Christi. 3 months later, he died at the age of 23. A true model for the young is found in Saint Aloysius. He was bestowed with all the comforts that life could offer. His father had great plans set for his son, yet Aloysius opted to leave behind everything and do what is more pleasing to God. Truly, that was the greatest quality of Aloysius. He took the courage to stand out. It is more important to reflect, how did Aloysius stand out? Aloysius believed that to serve God is to have a touch of human reality. He said no to worldly pleasures and a joyful yes to the heavenly pleasures, to the extent of dying for his people. He lived as Jesus said in John 15:13. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. Amen.